So as we introduce this new unit here this week, I want to give you some vocabulary and some background information that's going to be very, very important to you as you begin this module, but also as a very solid foundation for all geometric models that you have from here on out. I want to go over just a few vocabulary words, and I may submit another video with additional ones later. I wanted to go over some things I think that you may know, but I want to review with you. Array is a closed line on one end that extends indefinitely in any direction out. You usually see this a solid end dot here at the end, so you know that it's closed there, but it extends on out. That's a ray. When you combine two rays at an end point, it becomes an angle. So again, you can see the point here where the circle is, that is the meeting point of that angle. I also wanted to talk to you about plane figures. Plane figures, and this is P-L-A-N-E, figures, are two-dimensional figures that you're used to seeing on a sheet of paper. I just drew two different ones, but they are flat, two-dimensional. A solid figure is a three-dimensional figure. I've tried to draw two here so you could see them, having that 3D effect here on this board. So you can kind of see it's three-dimensional. And then the next thing I wanted you to see beside that was the word nets. And this may be a new word, or it may be a word that you are familiar with. Nets are what the three-dimensional solid would look like if it was flattened out. So if we took this solid figure and flattened it out, this is what it would look like. And where the lines are not solid, those are folding lines. So you could bend that and fold it and make a three-dimensional figure. Same thing here with this solid figure. This is the net, what it would look like if we opened it up and flattened it out. That's what a net is. And sometimes you see those, and you may have done some where you've cut it out from a sheet of paper and you folded it up to make a 3D object. That's called a net. So another part of this lesson, I want to show you some important vocabulary words, either to learn or to refresh your memory. The first vocabulary word I want to share with you is the word congruent. Congruent means the same size and the same shape. So when we're saying something's congruent, it could lay right on top of the other and cover it. And I'll just show you right here and then I'll erase it. I wanted to show you, and you just have to use your imagination, that is the same size as this. I'm not a perfect artist, but if that were the very same thing, just because they're not flipped the same way, I could turn it, and those would be congruent because they have the same size and the same shape. Okay, that's congruent. Also, I want to show you regular polygon. A regular polygon is a polygon in which all the sides are congruent and all the angles are congruent. So a regular polygon has a nice regular shape. Here's a regular polygon. Here's a regular polygon. If I'm a good artist, here's a regular polygon. This is not a regular polygon because all the sides and shapes, all the sides and angles are not congruent. Okay, you can see they're all different. Okay, that shape, that last shape, however, that I drew is a polygon. It's a closed shape with straight edges, so it is a polygon. A face. A face is a polygon that is a flat surface of a solid figure. So if we go back to drawing my three-dimensional box here. The face of that box is the flat surface of this solid figure. So the front, that's a face, and the top is a face. It's all the flat surfaces of the solid figure. So here's a little puzzle box. It is three-dimensional. This is a face. This is a face. The flat surfaces of those solid figure, that's the face. Okay? The edge is the line segment where two faces of this figure meet up. So let me show you here, and this one makes a little bit more sense, but where this flat face and this flat face meet is right here. Meets right there. That's the edge. And most of you say, oh, there's the edge of that box, or run your finger along the edge. It's where the two faces meet up. So this has several edges on this solid figure. The vertex is the point where two or more rays meet, or it's the point of intersection, like on this face right here at the very tip corner. These are intersecting lines. That would be a vertex. I'll draw you a picture there again. Here is our angle. That's the vertex. Right where the points meet and or the intersection or the very tip of the cone is a vertex. And a polyhedron is a solid figure with faces that are polygons. In other words, they have flat faces and straight angles. So this is a polyhedron because it has flat faces and straight lines and angles. You can think of some other examples that it's not so flat. It's got a different kind of look to it. It's not a polyhedron. So you may hear that word of a polyhedron. So these are just some of the vocabulary words I wanted to review with you. And again, I may have a few more that I add to another video later.